Good evening, folks. I have discussion C for you. Now we're discussing how American churches are clearing medical debt for seniors and elderly folk. So here we go. Today's presentation C for you. Okay, here we go. The phrase American churches clear millions in medical debt in communities refers to a growing grassroots movement in which churches across the United States are pooling donations to purchase and forgive medical debt instead of simply offering charity in the form of food or clothing. These congregations are tackling one of the most crushing financial burdens in American life, unpaid medical bills. By doing so, they are freeing families from obligations that can damage credit, limit household housing options, and erode dignity. What happened? The article highlights several recent examples. Spirit and Trust Church in Atlanta, Georgia, announced during a December service that it had cleared $1.5 million in medical debt following an earlier campaign that erased $1 million the year before. The church partnered with the nonprofit Undo Medical Debt, which specializes in acquiring debt portfolios and forgiving them. Of other congregations across the country have taken similar steps to often timing their announcements around holidays to emphasize the theme of renewal and hope. How it works. Medical debt is often sold by hospitals or collection agencies for pennies on the dollar. Nonprofits can purchase these portfolios and at steep discounts, sometimes for less than 1 cent per dollar owed. Churches raise funds that are then used to buy these debts. For example, a parish in California raised just $15,260, yet that sum was leveraged to erase $2.32 million medical debt across multiple counties. This multiplier effect means relatively small donations can translate into massive relief for struggling families. Why churches are doing this. Faith leaders describe this initiative as both practical and spiritual. They invoke the biblical principle of debt jubilee from Deuteronomy, where debts were canceled every 7 years to restore balance and justice in society. Reverend Mark Moore Jr., a Spirit and Truth Church, explains that medical debt should never dictate a family's future or rob individuals of peace. For these churches, clearing debt is a way of embodying compassion, justice, and community care in tangible form, especially in a healthcare system where rising insurance costs leave many vulnerable. Scale and examples. This is not an isolated effort, but part of a national wave. St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Omaha, Nebraska, raised $2.5 million in medical debt. Erased $2.5 in medical debt. Trinity Moravian Church in North Carolina ran annual campaigns that collectively wiped out 21 million across 5 counties. 71 Moravian congregations together cleared 11 million, helping about 1,300 families in the U.S. and Honduras. These examples show how both large networks and small congregations can participate in scaling their impact depending on resources. Takeaway. The movement demonstrates how faith communities are reframing charity rather than offering temporary aid. They are dismantling systematic burdens by leveraging the economics of debt purchasing. Churches transform modest donations into life-changing relief for families. This means letters arriving in the mail announcing that their medical debt has been forgiven, a moment of restored hope and dignity for churches. It is a modern expression of ancient values, showing how spiritual conviction can intersect with financial justice to reshape communities. Okay, got it. Guys, that's your C for tonight's. I'll be back on with D shortly. Give me a bit for that, and I'll have that back on for you shortly. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.